pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. I feel so
blow it.
sweet, baby.
So you're just going to want to start out by icing your 2 8-inch cake layers. We are using the double fudge store-bought icing. You could of course make your own. We were doing this the night before my son's 2nd birthday, and the store-bought kind was just a total time saver. Brooks didn't mind, he loved it, so it was a win-win for us. If you're wondering who's helping me out in today's video, it is my dad. We had so much fun hanging out together and making this cake for Brooks. It turned out so cute, and I can't wait for you guys to see how we made it.
I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope.
Once you get the top and the sides of your cake iced, you're just going to quickly smooth over the icing. What's great about this cake is it's supposed to be like a construction site and messy, so this does not have to be perfect, just get it smooth to your liking. Then you'll just repeat the process with your 2 5-inch cake layers and cut a pretty decent sized piece out of those and set it to the side for later. And then you will just simply stack that layer on top of the one we did before. Next, we're just going to do some simple piping on both layers of our cake. Do not let this part intimidate you. The icing tip that you use will do most of the work for you, and I will leave a link down below to the one we used if you're wanting a similar look. So now is the fun part. You're just going to take that piece of cake that you saved from earlier and you're going to begin crumbling it. This is what's going to be our dirt to start making our hill for all of our trucks to sit on. So just crumble it until you get it as fine as you would like.
When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side when the sun goes down.
Next, we're going to begin to fill that hole with our cake crumbs, and this is what's going to create that hill for our trucks. So you're just going to lightly press it into the icing and it will stick just fine on its own. This is just personal preference, however much you want to add or however little you want to add. Just keep going until you get the desired look that you like. I also took a little bit of the cake crumbs and rubbed them on the sides, you'll see in a second, just to give it a little bit of texture. And now it's time to add our first truck. I'm starting with the one that's going to be the main focal point, and you just want to add a little bit of that fudge icing to the wheels just to really help that truck stick and adhere to the cake. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add a little bit of that fudge icing to the bed of the truck so that the M&Ms will stick well. Then you're just going to take your M&Ms. I did choose to use the mini size for this, and you're going to fill that truck bed and also begin placing them down the side of the cake to make it look like they are dumping out. This part was not challenging, but just time consuming. You have to go one M&M at a time and lightly press it into the cake crumbs. And once you do that, they do stay, they don't go anywhere. Like I said, we made this the night before and we didn't have any issues with any falling off the next day. So this is definitely where you can get creative and have a lot of fun with how and where you stick the rest of your trucks. Just make sure that you add icing to the bottom so that they do stick and stay where you want them. And I will also leave a link down below in the description box to a set of these miniature construction trucks on Amazon. Next, we're just going to add a swirl to the top of our cake. This is going to be some dirt for our final truck that we're going to be adding. And once we add it, we do go back with some of that same chocolate fudge frosting and add it to the truck to really make it look like it is scooping up the dirt. After looking at the cake, I decided to add a few more mini M&Ms next to one of my other trucks. Just add as many or as little as you like. Last, I'm just taking some Whopper candies and placing them on both tiers of my cake, making sure that I space them out as evenly as I can. I really think that this helps to give the back of our cake a little something since there's not much going on back there, and it's definitely a super quick and easy step to do.
Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever.
Blow it!
Oh, my sweet baby.
Get a bite. Take a bite.
Take a bite.
I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanted to give up cause nothing was changing.